we've got it sitting over here. I'll show you real quick what comes with it. It is a Tyger brand tonneau cover. And there's one more little final touch, and that's this little 2x4 thing here I made. Well, good morning everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Hey, as you can see, we've got the Gladiator here in the garage because we're going to do a little mod to it today. I'm going to put a tonneau cover on the back. Now, we've got it sitting over here. I'll show you real quick what comes with it. It is a Tyger brand tonneau cover. It is a trifold. And as far as in the box, the cover itself is inside of another cover, a bag. I guess that's so you can protect it if you ever want to take it off. But it comes with these little cleats that go in the track rail system in here, which is that right there. That's so you can fasten it down. It comes with a little bit of weather stripping like stuff. That goes across the front right here to give it a weather seal. And also, of course, and always helpful, instructions. So we're going to get this thing out of the bag and go ahead and put it on. It's very similar to one that we did on my other channel, I don't know, a week ago or so, on my mother's Jeep Gladiator. So we're going to go ahead and get this put on so that we can use the Gladiator for, I don't know, hauling stuff that we want to secure. And that's part of the reason that I'm doing this, is so that we can put things in the back that we can lock up that people won't be able to get to. And if I need to haul anything where I wouldn't want the tonneau cover on, I'll use the Toyota Tacoma up there. Okay, we got everything unboxed. We are ready to roll. And the first step is to figure out which one of these foam strips, or weather strips, I guess you need to use. And I'll tell you there are two. One's longer, one's shorter. The one that goes across the front, which is right behind the window here, is the shorter version. And it goes right up against the edge, the back edge of the metal here on top. Now, you have to use that if you have this rail or this cap here across the side of your bed. So, we're going to do that first. I'm going to clean this up with some alcohol and then go ahead and stick that down. Alright, we've got the strip here across the front. Hopefully that's about where it's supposed to be. The directions are a little unclear there. Next, we have the cleats to deal with. This does have the rail system, the track rail system inside, and it has the cleats in it. Now, with this top, you can leave the cleats in it, but you do have to put these little aluminum pieces in, I guess. This is what the cover itself latches onto. You'd have to slide these in the track, and you do need one or two towards the front. So, I think I'm going to take the cleats out, go ahead and put a couple in, and then move the cleats to the center, and then I'll position the cleats however I want them once I have these things put in. Now the cleats slide towards the front of the truck and then come out on the edges. Now that's different than the Tacoma. It's the reverse. They slide towards the back and come out at the rear of the truck. So we're going to pull those out, put our little aluminum pieces in. Okay, you guys can see what I've done over there. No method to my madness. I just kind of put bracket cleat until I got them on, and then I'll be able to adjust things down as we go. So next step is to go ahead and lay the cover up on top and get it positioned correctly so we can then fasten down the, I guess the aluminum cleats that you see in there to be able to fasten the top down too. Okay, we're under here. We actually have the complete install done. I thought I'd show you guys the rest of it. Once you have the top on, you have your metal brackets here, or your aluminum brackets. You just align them in your track, if you have the track inside of the Gladiator. You align them to where this hook comes down, and that's going to fasten in and tighten. You just hand tighten that. There's a little thumb screw in here, or a little Allen screw. You go ahead and tighten that down. You'll notice I have the cleat wedged in between. I actually should have put two of these closer together, these little brackets, because it has this safety strap here that you're supposed to put on. Fortunately, I can fit the tie down in between the two. Not sure what good it'll ever do me there, but I wasn't going to take this all apart after I had everything positioned properly. But anyway, you put another one of these little cleats in and then fasten your safety strap to it. Same thing on the other side. And then we move up to the front and we do the same thing. We align the little latch that comes down, and I'll show you that in just a second, with this other cleat in the front. That kind of levers down and holds the whole top down, and that's it. Now you'll see these hanging straps here. These are so when you roll the top up, you can fasten it down up in the front so that it doesn't blow back down or rattle around or go crazy, and I'll show you that here in just a second too. All right, I'm going to go ahead and fold it down. I'll show you how it latches. So, pretty simple to do. You simply fold it down. And then you have these latches hanging here. They have little hooks on them. They just go around the back into that little cleat you put on, and they just pull down like so. That's it. One on that side, and then one over here on the other side, which is hanging right here. So you just push down gently on the top, turn this thing around. I'm going to tighten this one just a couple of turns. Put it underneath the lip of your, a couple more turns, underneath the lip of your bracket, and then just pull down. That's it. That's how it works. That's how the mechanism works. Now, up in the front, I had told you there are two tie down areas so that when you roll the thing back, you can secure it. They're up here. They just plug into these once you fold it all back. That little strap I showed you goes over the whole thing and then folds on or connects up right here. That's it. Now, one other thing in the instructions it mentioned doing was putting another foam piece across here to try to keep water out, I guess. I didn't see any real function in that, so I'm not going to do that. I don't think it's a big deal. Now, let's shut it up and see how it fits. It should be nice and tight. You can see the top pop up a little bit. That means that it is indeed hitting the weather seal that's in there, and that's good because water could obviously collect here and get inside, but not with this weather seal that is right here. And that's what I'm hitting when I close, and that's the way that I want it. Get my light out of there, or it'll be in there forever. Okay, so that's it. The top is on. There's one more little final touch, and that's this little 2x4 thing here I made. Now, I mentioned before that I would show you what I did this for inside the bed here, now that we have the tonneau cover on, of course. If you want to set anything here in the front, obviously you don't want it to roll up, right? And there are these slots right here on each side, and there so you can put a board in there, right? Maybe to hold stuff or whatever, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and stick that in. Pretty simple process. Let's see. Famous last words, right? So we're going to go ahead and slide that in the slot. It's a pretty good fit, just like so. Now, the whole reason for that is so, as I mentioned, if I want to sit anything in here, you know, if I'm out somewhere and it's something small, I don't want to get home and have it laying against the back of the cab, right? I want to be able to just open the tailgate and pick it out. So that's why I did that, or that's why I've done that, just for that reason. So that's the finished product. What do you guys think? I think it came out pretty good. I think it's a good look for the truck. The edges and things that you see will settle a little bit once it gets out in the heat and relaxes a little bit, so that'll come down a little bit more. But I think it came out well. I'm happy with it. As far as difficulty goes, you know, maybe a 2 out of 5, maybe, only because you have to crawl around under there. Maybe even a 1. It's not very difficult, and if you weren't filming, probably would take about no more than half an hour to do this. Certainly no more than an hour. No matter what, it's just not that difficult to do. Anyway, leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys think. I like it. I think it's a good look for the truck. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on the web. Have a great day. Bye.